It's all blurry. Completely blurry. No, it's really blurry. Okay. Perfect. Okay. It's you and me, baby. You ready?
No.
You ready for me to kill you? I'm gonna kill you. Deep breath. It's gonna be a hard one. Reach for the ceiling, get the arms really long, clasp the fingers. And now pull your butt back and just give me a little bit of a hip hinge. Draw in the belly and then come back up nice and long. And do that again. Little hip hinge, doesn't have to be huge. And then straight back up. Third time's the charm. Straight back, release one arm, take the other one up and over. And then switch. Really try to lift out of that side body. Okay, clasp your fingers together, pull your knee up and into the chest. Little balance challenge, get it nice and high, circle the foot. Go the other way. Point and flex, and then switch. Big circles. Change directions. Point and flex. And release down. Okay, hands on your hips. You're just going to slide all the way down to your ankles. Extend the spine and hold. While your spine is nice and long, I want you to try to shift your hips back a little bit so you're really weighting into the heels. Big deep breath, expand the rib cage. And then fold all the way down. Totally unweight the upper body. Get your legs as straight as they can be. Hands to the floor, walk out plank. Nice. Now, pull those heels backwards towards the back of the room. So while you're holding your plank, your legs are nice and straight and you're getting a stretch through the calves. Now, pull back to a down dog. Push the heels towards the floor with the legs straight. Come back to plank. Do it again. Nice straight legs, drawing the heels back and then pull back through the arms. One more time. Come forward. And back. And come forward and step your left foot up between the hands. So you're framing your foot with both feet. Left arm out to the side and then lift that left shoulder up towards the ceiling. And then back down. Stay on that same side, do it again. Lift. And again. Last time. Nice. Both hands down, step back, plank. We're going to do a little hover here and go right to up dog. Hold this position for a second. You're on the tops of your feet. You can lift the knees up off the floor. And now tuck your toes under. Meet me in a down dog. Put your heels down. Come back to plank. Back to down dog. And plank. And down dog. And plank. Step your right foot forward. Frame the foot with your hands. Left arm goes out to the side. Right. Lift that right shoulder. And then take it back down. And lift. And lower. And lift. Nice. Back down. High plank. Little hover. Right to your up dog. Toes tuck under, down dog. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhale, extend the spine. Shift your hips back. Fold down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, extend. Fold.
Extend, hold, extend, and this time you're going to bend your knees. Now let your knees pull forward of the toe box, getting a nice little stretch in the lower calves and right around the Achilles. Go back to a straight leg, fold down. Inhale, extend, lower your butt, let your knees come forward. Fold over the legs. One more time, extend, bend, walk out to plank. Little hover, right to your up dog, toes tuck under down dog, walk your hands all the way back. Inhale, extend the spine, reverse it all the way back up, reach for the ceiling. Nice, relax the arms. Squats, no weights, just to start, still part of the warm-up. So we have our feet hip width apart. Just give me a little squat and come back up. So you decide what your range of motion is, and then see if you can get a little edgy with it by maybe going a little bit lower. Keep squatting. Okay, now I want you to turn your toes out slightly and squat. We're just going to keep changing up the angle of these squats, warming up different parts of the legs. Find your breath. Challenge your range of motion always. The more you move, the more you're able to move. Keep going. 2 more. And then we're going to bring our feet together. And when we do that, we want to keep equal weight in both feet. So find your feet. Don't lose your feet, find them. Squat. Okay, keep squatting. Now, if you're noticing you're leaning to one side or the other, try to correct that. We're going to do 4 or 5 more. Okay, with your feet together, fold down. Completely unweight the upper body. You're going to cross your arms, see how well you balance equally in both feet. Take big, deep breaths. Okay, release the arms, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice. Now you say goodbye to the warm-up. Okay, one weight. We're going to work legs and shoulders. One heavy weight that you can shoulder press with. So let's take our left foot forward and the right foot back. Get nice and high on the back foot, nice and high on the toes. So this arm, left arm out to the side. You're going to hip hinge, come down. When you come up, I want you to do a hammer curl to a press. So we're not rounding the back. So whatever your range is, without rounding your back is what we're looking for. Try not to weight too much into the back of that foot. We're going to do 1 more, so 5 in total. Switch hands. Same exercise, so you haven't changed your feet. Come on down. Hammer curl to a press. Whoops. Little different balance challenge here. So let's not bend too much into that front leg. We're just looking for 2 more. And I want you to change hands. Carry the weight in the right hand. Come off your back foot and do a single leg deadlift. Come back up. Now, if you can float this right foot without leaving it on the floor between each set or rep, great. If you need to put it down and take a little break, we're just doing 5. Okay, when you've done 5, just switch hands, switch feet, and do the other leg. Float the foot, don't let it touch the floor unless it absolutely must. Whoops. Okay, when you've done 5, change your hands. Step your left foot back. We're going to hip hinge with a long spine. Hammer curl to a press. Try to keep a minimal amount of weight in your back foot. Once you've done 5, change hands. Same exercise, you have not changed your feet. Great job, okay. Put it down, shake out your grip, grab some water if you need it. We're gonna start some squats. So this is an opportunity to go heavy. So we have 12 squats with the heaviest weights you can find. Come on, Mr. Malloy. So feet hip width, squat, and back up. Keep trying to shift your hips back when you start your descent. Draw in the belly. We're not rounding the back. Again, it's all about challenging your range of motion. How low can you get that butt without folding forward? When we've done 12, put your weights down, shake out your grip. We're going to transition right into a double leg deadlift. Give Sean a little break.
Don't wait for me.
Okay, so double leg deadlift. Both of your heaviest weights. So we get to fold down, crowd out your chest at the top, and open your palms to face forward or even to the side. So you get a big activation in the muscles of the back. Pull down, crowd out the chest. Legs are pretty much straight, right? And you're wading into the back of the feet, pushing your hips back when you start your descent. We're doing 12. Nice big squeeze of those shoulder blades when you crowd out the chest. Don't forget to breathe. I'm going to do 2 more here. Okay, back to just one weight. So put one down. Use your right hand first, step your left foot forward. So you're in a split lunge stance. Feet are pretty far apart, but you're still up on your toes on that back foot. You gotta bend this time in this front leg. You're gonna lower the back knee down, curl to a press. So lower down, curl, press. 5 on each side. So as soon as you've done the 5, switch your hands, then switch your feet. Make sure you're nice and stable before you start. Squat, curl, press. Nice. Okay. Coming down to do some push-ups. 10. Quick transition. Let's go. Make them great. Okay. Take your hips back over your heels. Little stretch, little reprieve. We deserve it. Nice. Okay, come back and give me 8 push-ups. We got this. Let's go. Nice job. Back over those heels. Little reprieve. Come on back. Give me 6. We got this. Come on. Together as a team. Let's go. Back over those heels. You're loving this pose, right? Okay, 4 push-ups. Let's go. Back over those heels. Okay. You ready?
10.
2 good ones, not 10. Let's go. Nice job. Back over your heels. Ooh, we did it. So what does that math add up to? 10, 8, 6, 4. I have no idea. All I know is it wasn't easy. Cheers.
30.
30, Sean said.
8 and 2, 10 and 6 and 4, 10 and 10 is 10.
Okay. Pick up 2 of your heavy weights. Give me 12 more squats. Let's go. Feet hip width. Proud of that chest. Okay, put them down. Whew. Mountain climbers for 1 minute. They can be fast or they can be slow. Kind of like exerciser's choice. So get into your high plank, driving the knee to opposite elbows. So forward with the knees. Go. Halfway. Five. We're going to a down dog in 4, 3, 2, down dog. Just breathe. Come back to plank. Lower down onto your forearms. Low plank. Draw in the belly. Push those heels backward, get the legs nice and straight. You're here for 10 more seconds. Last 5. Okay, right side facing the left side of your room. Let's go. You're on your right forearm. We're going to keep our legs bent to start. Now, if you're sinking into this right shoulder, I want you to proud out your chest and lift out of that shoulder so you're not sinking. Left hand on your hip, feet are stacked, legs are slightly bent, lift your hips up. As high as you can get them. Take the top leg, push it out nice and straight, flex your foot, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. You're here for 10 seconds. Last 5. Okay, put the hips down, switch over to the other side. Facing the right side of the room. Hand on your hip. Stack those feet, lift out of that left shoulder, get strong. Pick those hips up. As high as you can get them. Extend the top leg out. Up and down an inch. Lift that back leg, come on, get it up. Without letting those hips lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Okay, meet me in staff pose. We have a little reprieve coming up here. So take your heels, corners of the mat, sit up nice and tall, bring the arms out in front. Hinge forward, spine long. Nice little stretch for the back of the legs. Now come back, C-curve your spine, hollow out the belly, down slow. Arms go all the way back, pull them forward, lift the head, suck in the belly, come back, dive between the legs. So your spine stays in flexion. You're going to do that 4 more times. Roll it back, nice and slow. Arms go back, pull them forward, come back up, dive between the legs. Again, roll back. And forward. Nice and smooth coming up, no momentum. Take it back. Last one. Dive forward. Pull on this spot. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Grab one weight, set it upright at the front of your mat. Hopefully it'll stay. This one's kind of wobbly. Okay, now, you're not gonna round your lower back. You're gonna start out nice and long. Just give me a little tiny bit of a lean back. So you feel, oh my goodness, I need to pull in the belly. Nice and straight. You can take those fingers back behind you if you need a little assistance, but I don't want us to end up like this. I want to stay nice and upright. Right leg up and over, and then left, up and over. Draw in the belly, keep that belly really strong. So the weight is there as a guide, but I really want you to lift that leg as high as you can. Again, it's all about keeping strong through your core. Now, when you lift the leg up and over, I want you to pull your heel out, forward. So your leg is nice and straight. Make sure you're taking the foot all the way to the edge of the mat. So it's not a short trip, it's a long trip. We have just a few more. Nice, okay, good job. Put that weight off to the side. We're gonna lie down and do lat pulls and tricep extensions. So you can either use two weights if they're lighter or one really heavy one. I'm gonna start out with one heavy one. So lying down, I've got my legs bent. I've done a little pelvic tilt, so I feel my lower back on the floor. So center the weight over the chest, keep your arms nice and long, and then bring it back slowly. Not fast. Your range of motion is whatever it is. Try to sink the ribs and then pull it back forward. Nice and slow with lots of control over the movement. So ideally, we want to go back and forward at the same pace. So you got to be the boss. We're doing 12 repetitions. Keep that low back skin down, keep the ribs low. Everything in the core is nice and tight and active. And remember, pull the weight as far forward as you can without losing it. Losing it would not end well. You decide what your range of motion is, but remember, we're always trying and striving to improve it. When you get done 12, we're going to do a quick transition into tricep or skull crushers, as they are referred to. Okay, so I'm going to start with my arms straight, weight over the chest. So I've got my elbows right over the shoulders, and I'm not going to let that part of the arm move. Bend at the elbow, let the weight come down to the head, and then back up. So you have to be careful and go slow. Just give me 12 reps. Nice and slow going down. You got to be the boss. Now, when you I know you're not done yet, but when you're done the 12, hold your arms long up there. We're gonna bring this all together. Okay, so arms up, nice and straight. I want you to let the elbows come down by the side of your body, touch the floor, press them back up, do a lat pull, come back up, do a skull crusher. Now let the elbows come down by the side of your body, touch the mat, press back up. So one lat pull, one skull crusher, and one chest press. Elbows nice and close. We have 3 more, that's it. So 5 in total. Ribs stay low when you're taking those arms back straight. I'm going to do 1 more of each. So 1 lat pull, 1 skull crusher, 1 press, and rock and roll up. Put the weight down. Woo-hoo. Shake out your arms, your wrists, your whole body. Come on back down. Get your legs all the way up to the ceiling. Now, the way we were sinking our ribs and getting our core all nice and tight, I want you to do that now with your legs nice and straight. Now, flex those feet, push those heels up to the ceiling. Now, crunch it up and take your hands behind your head. So lift your shoulder blades up off the floor, draw the elbows backwards, and don't pull on your head. I want you to tuck your chin, draw the belly down, slow motion the right leg down. Hold. Now take your right hand, touch the outside of your left foot, come back to your head with that hand, take that right leg back up. Do it again, same side, lower, rotate, back up. 3 more times. Lower, lift and reach, back up, again, and relax your head to the floor. Pull your knees into the chest. We're going to switch sides in a second. Okay, back up with a straight leg. Push those heels to the ceiling. Lift your head up, get into that crunch, drop the elbows back, lower the left leg slowly. Take your right hand to the outside of the foot. Come back up with the leg and back to the head with the hand. Again, lower. Just 5. Okay, when you're done, bring those knees into the chest, and then you're going to open the legs nice and wide, pulling those knees forward. You're making a big circle, as big as you can. Okay, legs back up, arms by your side. Nice and relaxed with the arms. Get control of that belly. I want you to lift your head up, tuck your chin, lower both legs. Just hold. Now pick the arms up so they're not on the floor anymore. Pulse them up and down. Draw down the stomach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Knees come in. We're going to roll the head side to side. It has a tendency to want to help our core. I don't know why it does that. It's not its job. Okay, feet together. Get them as close to your butt as you can. So walk them even closer. Squeeze your knees together. So you got your knees touching, you got your feet touching, and you're squeezing everything in. Now, arms are nice and relaxed. Give me a pelvic tilt and lift one vertebrae at a time up. So now you're in a bridge, but you're still squeezing. And then slowly come on back down. Don't let go of the squeeze. This is your inner thigh work for the day. Up slow, full range, down slow, holding the squeeze the whole time. We're not going to do this long, so make it as intense as you can. It's all on you. Don't forget that little pelvic tilt. You have 5 more. Squeeze. Last one. Nice. Draw the knees up and into the chest. Make that big circle again. How awesome does that feel? Wow. Okay, feet back down. This time, you're still in a bridge position, but your feet are going to be hip width apart. See if you can inch them any closer to your butt. Now, before we do anything, we're just going to rock the pelvis up and down. You go at your pace. It's not a race. It's just a feel-good moment. Two more. Okay, so pelvic tilt up so you feel your lower back on the floor. Relax the arms, relax your head. Bridge up. Squeeze your butt. Come back down 1 vertebrae at a time. Now, this time I want you to pay attention to weighting into your heels when you bridge it up. So push through the heels only and lower back down. Just 5 of these, and then we're going to open our feet wide. 4. It's nice and slow. 3. Work your full range. 2. 1 more. Now hold it up and walk your feet to the edges of the mat. Open your knees as wide as you can. And just hold. Go out an inch and in an inch. We're going to do this till we really feel those glutes talking to us. Keep all the weight in the heel. Open out, very deliberate. It's not a quick twitch. It's more deliberate. Really good way to strengthen the core, glutes. Okay, now pull the knees in to touch and open out. So now you're working as big of a range as you can, in and out. Not fast. At least 3 counts in, at least 3 counts out. You have 8 more. It's almost stretch time. Hang tough, guys. You got this. We're going to get into some 90-90s right after this. 3, 2, and lower down. Pull those knees in. Make a little circle. Massage that lower back. Keep your knees together. Go the other way. Okay, it's stretch time. Rock and roll up. I want you to get all the way over onto the right side of your mat. So you got a 90-degree angle in the front leg, 90-degree angle in the back leg. So check. Check, check, check. Make sure it's all good. Hands out in front. Walk fingertips only forward. Keep your torso long. When you can't go anymore, just hold on this spot. Fingertips only on the floor. Arms are long. Just breathe. Okay, walk it back. Now, take this left hand behind you. So you're opening your chest to face the left side of the room. You're gonna lift your left knee up as high as you can, nice and slow, and then lower it back down. At least 3 counts up, 3 counts down, do it 5 times. Keep that belly nice and firm. Okay, put the knee down without changing the position of your torso. See if you can lift your heel off the floor. You still have your torso facing the left side. Just do 5 of them. Sean's doing a modification leaning forward, which is fine. Okay, once you've done those 5, now you bring the left arm out in front again. Fingertips only, walk it out. And now let the forearms relax and just sort of fold over that leg. So you're in a more relaxed position. Stay here for 3 or 4 breaths. Okay, walk it back up. Pull that back leg forward. We're just switching sides. So scoot your butt all the way over to the left side of your mat. Get your 90-90 going on. Fingertips only if you can, walk out. We're gonna keep the arms off the floor. We're just gonna hold on this spot for a sec. Take some deep breaths. Keep your neck positioned where you're not feeling any strain. Okay, slowly come on back up. Take your right hand behind you, rotate your chest to face the right side of your room. Leg position has not changed. You're just gonna lift that knee up as high as you can and back down. Now, we really want to try to keep the front leg exactly where it is when the back leg is down, which means try not to let it lift. Work whatever range you can, going nice and slowly for 5. When you've done your 5, now you're lifting the foot up and down. Nice. Now pull that leg forward. You're starting out in staff pose, so you've got your heels to the corners of the mat. You're going to bend the right leg, tuck it inside the left one. Walk it out. Fold over. Hold on this spot. 5 big, huge breaths. Take your left hand to the outside of the left leg. Take your right hand, hold on to the outside of your left foot. Lift your right shoulder up so you change the dynamic of the stretch a little bit to your side body. Okay, release, switch sides. Last stretch, then we start our weekend. Woohoo! Left foot inside. Walk it out. Flex the spine, fold over, just enjoy and breathe. Okay, come back up. Take the left hand outside of that right foot. Take your right hand outside the right leg. Hold on this spot. Find a spot where it feels good for your body. So explore, don't just sort of play it safe. Okay, release it. Extend both legs out. One more fold over stretch here between those legs. Few big, huge breaths to end this class. Nice. Okay, come on up. Pull those feet in, get nice and high on the toes. We're gonna meet in a full forward fold. Looking through your knees to the back of the room. Straighten out those legs. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Nice job. Big deep breath. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Woohoo! High five. Good job. Where are my peeps? You better get this done.